Hey guys, this is Manifesting Better, and I'm back with another video and another topic that needs to be addressed. I also have an Instagram account, the link for that is in the description box below. Coaching is also available, the link for that too is in the description box below. Today's topic is letting go. I will be explaining all about it, and this is a topic that has been requested quite a bit because I have never made a video about it, and I think I made a post about it, but I think it was last year. So let's discuss what letting go means. Let's discuss how to actually let go and what how to actually use this in your manifestations and how to actually use this to get your manifestations faster. So what is letting go? Letting go doesn't mean what you think it means. No one is telling you to let go of what you want. Letting go means letting go of the lack, the desperation, the chasing, the self harm, the self sabotage, the connecting your worth with that manifestation. Letting go means letting go of all the middle parts that are not serving you and are not helping you with getting what you want. Right? It doesn't mean that you have to let go of your desire. It doesn't mean that you have to let go of the things that you want. It just means that letting go of the middle parts of the things that aren't working out for you. Now, a question that this brings is, why do we have so much trouble letting go? This will usually differ from person to person because every person will have a different situation and every person will have a different scenario where many variables are usually involved, and that is why they are usually getting and having trouble into letting go. But one of the main reasons that I have seen is that because somewhere we have pedestalized that manifestation so much, we have made this into a thing that the only way to get the feelings that we want is through that manifestation. We have developed a very unhealthy relationship with that manifestation, and because of that we are unable to let it go. Now let me cover each and every one. So when I say that we have gotten obsessed with that manifestation, why have we gotten obsessed with that manifestation? There is one reason: because the kind of feelings that we want to feel in our minds, according to us, the manifestation is the only way that we can feel that. So, for example, I want to feel love, and in my mind, I have started putting that perception up that this person, this girl coming into my life is the only way I can ever feel love. And I cannot feel love by myself. I cannot have love from my friends, from my family. The only way that I can ever feel loved is through this person. So, see how, because of my own perception of it, because of my own understanding of how can I get that particular feeling that I'm actually chasing, I have made this thing into a very high place in my mind. I have put this thing into a very high pedestalized position in my mind where I have made this thing an ideal for me, where this thing is now a god-like figure to me, where this is the thing that is dictating how I feel. This is the thing which is dictating my emotions. I am no longer the creator of my life. I am no longer anyone who is doing anything. This thing is because, according to me, how this thing acts and behaves and responds to me is how I have started responding in my life. So I'm basically not acting, I'm reacting to how this thing is coming in my life. And that is why I have pedestalized it so much. That is what we talk about, that this is the thing that we need to let go of, because in my mind the perception is as such that this thing is so important. It's so important because I don't think there is any other way I can get it. I don't think there is any other way I can feel loved. That is why I will chase this thing, because of my mind. And it's basic supply and demand, it's basic economics. Because in my mind the demand for love or whatever that feeling is, sometimes it's power, sometimes it's warmth, sometimes it's feeling understood, sometimes it's feeling prioritized, because that thing is the because the demand for that is a lot and the supply is only this thing. Of course I chase that thing, of course I run after that thing. So the answer is not to how to stop. I will stop letting go. That's a very half-hearted answer. That's an answer that doesn't explain anything. But it's more about asking yourself, what are the feelings that this thing provides me, and I think that this thing will provide me, and how can I provide myself those feelings? How can I provide myself those experiences in my life so that I feel fulfilled and the importance of this thing comes down a bit. Because right now, this thing is not, it's not that it's important to me. It's that it's pedestalized to a level where I have started to think of this thing as a god, where this person, this job, that amount of money has started to become a god-like figure in my life. Everything is just revolving around it. I have become the earth and that thing is the sun around which I'm revolving around. Right? And usually, honestly saying, based on the experiences I've had with a lot of clients and with my own experiences as a coach, what I have seen is that usually the people who have trouble letting go of something are usually the people who are spending a lot of their time and a lot of their day just sitting and worrying about this manifestation. So a person who, and this is in no way, shape, or form any offense to anyone, I have been there definitely, but a person who is usually obsessed with it in this manner where they have trouble letting it go are people whose day looks something like this. They wake up, they get ready, they freshen up, they watch manifestation content, they go and worry about why this thing is not there. They go out, they maybe meet some friends, but all of this while the only focus is this thing, this person, this job. All of their actions, all of their behaviors is this thing. Then they affirm like crazy, they just keep going, keep going, keep going with that. Then they are obsessed with techniques and they are just always trying to find the next answer. You see how just listening to this, just listening to how your life is going that is not related to that thing will give you many answers why that thing is not here and why you are having a lot of trouble manifesting it. A very good important thing that I would say is that anytime you're manifesting anything and you're having trouble letting it go, the first tip that I would give is that start amplifying other areas of your life. So if a person is something that you're manifesting, start upgrading your job, your health, your friendships, your hobbies. Because when you start indulging in these things and you start inculcating these things in your life, you will realize how that thing, because it's so pedestalized right now, will start to come down a bit. Or you will start to rise up a bit and you will now see that thing on an eye to eye level. You will now see that thing as something normal and achievable. This person won't be a god anymore. He will just be a human being, just be a person in front of you. And then you will have an easier time letting go of the lack, of the desperation, of the chasing. Please try to understand that I'm not saying that you have to forget about your desire. I'm not saying that you cannot think about it. All I'm saying is that if you are obsessed with it, then that's not the issue that you should be worried about. You should be worried about the reason I'm obsessed with it, the implications of being obsessed with it. So, I know this just got a little bit messy. So, just to clear it up, letting go means letting go of something, letting go of the lack, letting go of the fears, letting go of the middle part, letting go of the idealizing, the pedestalizing, the chasing, the stalking, all of that stuff. Why do we have trouble letting go? Because we have made this thing a very important thing in our mind and the only source of getting what we want, right? A feeling that we want to feel, this thing is now the only source of it, or probably the monopoly of feeling that feeling is with this thing. So the major source of it is this thing. That's why we have trouble letting go. It's a basic supply and demand thing. Now, how to let go? Start amplifying and upgrading other areas of your life. Start working on that. Start giving yourself the feelings that you want to come from this manifestation. I have a video on this, how to make yourself feel like a priority and worthy. I will post it down below. It has many tips about this. The last thing that you can do to help yourself with this is understanding on why are my actions this way and why is my behavior this way. Being very honest with yourself about it is the best advice that I can give you, because once you are honest with yourself, you will know why my actions are this way. Please try to understand that as you will start letting go, what you will start experiencing is that this thing is not as important as you think it is. And when that importance level will get down a little bit, I'm not saying it cannot be important. I'm only saying that it shouldn't be obsessed over. And once you will start getting to a point where you will be letting go of this perspective that this thing is a very big thing in your life, what will happen is that this thing will also, because it will start corresponding with your self image, this thing will start coming in into your life. I will be looking forward to comments and suggestions for next videos, and any video requests, like I have always mentioned, please put it down in my description. I do a weekly Q&A on my Instagram page, so if you want your questions to be answered, please subscribe, the bell notification something. There is this thing where you will get a notification when I'm posting a story about it, so that you can put your questions up there, as I only do the first 25 or 30 questions. I will see you guys in the next one.